The railroading lineage that forged Norfolk Southern had its beginnings in December of 1827, with the establishment of the predecessor railway South Carolina Canal and Railroad Co., a company that set the standard of regular passenger rail services with a train pulled by the best friend of Charleston, a locomotive that made her first trip on Christmas Day, 1830. By 1854, a door was opened to rail travel between the eastern United States and the Midwest, via the establishment of a link through the Allegheny Mountains of West Virginia. This link was the Horseshoe Curve, built by Pennsylvania Railroad. Then in 1884, the New Orleans and Northeastern Railroad erected what is still recognized to this day as the world's longest railroad bridge over water, 6 miles of water to be exact, and 15 miles of marshland, the bridge over Lake Pontchartrain in Louisiana, just north of the city of New Orleans. By the 1940s and U.S. entry into World War II, the predecessor railroads would deliver many thousands of Americans to ports and camps for the fight overseas, thus serving the victorious Allied efforts of the final years of the war. Sometime during the war in 1942, a plan to sabotage American industrial action, possibly ordered by Hitler himself, was put into motion, targeting points of interest such as Horseshoe Curve. The Operation Pastorius plots were taken down. 1,307 Pennsylvania Railroad employees sent overseas to the battlefield would lose their lives in service. December 1974 saw the opening of the rail industry's first dedicated facility for training and educating employees in McDonough, Georgia, affectionately dubbed Railroad University. The career path for Norfolk Southern conductors, engineers, track and signal workers, and others since then has gone through the McDonough campus and on to field locations throughout the company network. It was only in 1982 that Norfolk Southern would be properly forged via the merger of the Norfolk Southern and Western Railways, culminating 19,500 miles of track across 22 states, 155 years after the original 136-mile spanning railroad. In the years since, the bridge over Lake Pontchartrain was struck by Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Then being swiftly rebuilt in just 16 days. The Horseshoe Curve remains as it is in Pennsylvania, now being a publicly available tourist attraction. The 1,307 Marshall Railroaders of Pennsylvania are now notably commemorated in Philadelphia's 30th Street Station, home of the Angel of Resurrection, a sculpture of an angel lifting a soldier's soul from the war-stricken ground and to the heavens. An agreement to merge the Norfolk Southern and Union Pacific Railways was met on July 29th of 2025, forming America's first transcontinental railroad over 50,000 miles of track. The combined titanic enterprises will be worth upwards of $250 billion. As stated by Union Pacific CEO Jim Vena, railroads have been an integral part of building America since the Industrial Revolution, and this transaction is the next step in advancing the industry.